Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Halo pemirsa, saya baru saja bangun pagi nih. Sekarang waktunya sekitar 2:30 pagi. Dan saya masih ngantuk, mau tidur lagi. Tapi saya nggak bisa karena waktunya untuk sahur. Dan kebetulan saya udah janjian dengan dua roommate saya. Yang pertama adalah seorang muslim juga. Dia adalah orang imigran juga, keturunan Turki. Dan yang satu lagi adalah orang Kambodia yang Kristen. Nah, ini yang menarik tentang rumah ini nih, karena di sini ada banyak sekali budaya. Dan pemirsa, kita sahur ini tuh ya cukup spesial karena kita akan membagi-bagi budaya. Saya akan masak teman-teman saya makanan Indonesia yaitu soto. Roommate Turki saya akan membawa dessert. Saya penasaran dessertnya apa, pasti enak deh. Oke pemirsa, let's go sahur. Ya pemirsa, sekarang saya lagi bikin soto, tapi soto instan ya. Aduh pemirsa, kayak kebanyakan deh pemirsa. Right, yes, so we have soto. When are you gonna invite me to your restaurant?
Man, you know you're always invited.
Oh, thank you, man. Bless.
I'll always give you good food, some good desserts, a lot of baklava.
Yo, like, are you free tomorrow?
Yeah, we could do it
Oh,
tomorrow.
no, we
Come
could.
by. Yeah.
Can I come for like to break my fast?
Yeah, come right before iftar.
We'll hang
I'll show
out.
you around, we'll hang out, and then we'll have some good food ready for iftar. So we got some Greek baklava here.
Ooh,
And this homemade baklava.
homemade, delicious. Let's try it out, man.
It has honey, walnuts, cinnamon.
Ya pemirsa, sekarang waktunya untuk sholat. Kita baru saja selesai makan sahur. Jadi saya akan bawa sajadah saya. Kita akan ke atas ke kamar up dan kita akan sholat di situ.
Allahu Akbar.
Allahu
Allahu Akbar.
Nah pemirsa, itulah pengalaman saya sahur bersama teman-teman saya dan bagi-bagi budaya. Dan sekarang waktunya tidur. Jadi I'll see you guys in the morning. Kita akan ke restoran Alparslan Kamil Oksus. Oke pemirsa, good night. Wah asik pemirsa, saya dapat janjian bisa buka puasa bersama roommate saya Alparslan di restoran Italia yang halal. Asik sekali kan pemirsa? Pasti penasaran dong restoran Italia yang halal pasti gimana nih pemirsa? Tapi sebelum itu sepertinya waktunya udah hampir asar, jadi saya ingin ke masjid. Dan karena Fairfax adalah komunitas yang cukup beragam, ada masjid banyak di sini. Termasuk ada Islamic Center Northern Virginia Trust. Ayo kita ke situ pemirsa. Pemirsa, akhirnya kita nyampe juga di Northern Virginia Islamic Center Trust. Dan Anda bisa lihat masjidnya cukup besar ya. Ini dia pemirsa, Masjid Northern Virginia Islamic Center Trust. Dan kita insya Allah bisa masuk, kita belum tahu ya kalau misalnya bisa buka atau enggak, supaya bisa lihat suasana masjid saat pandemi. Dan ada banyak sekali kegiatan masjid ini, biasanya ada Sunday School untuk anak-anak, ada juga Quran School untuk semua umur. Jadi mereka ingin sekali membantu komunitas muslim di sini. Tapi karena pandemi, kebanyakan aktivitas harus dihentikan atau dibatasi dulu. Oke pemirsa, saya sholat dulu yuk, kita masuk. Bisa sekarang kita sholat ya, jadi kita bisa lihat bahwa masjidnya lebih sepi daripada biasa. Biasanya ada kegiatan aktivitas masjid seperti baca Quran, tapi udah nggak ada karena pandemi COVID-19. Ya pemirsa, saya baru saja sholat zuhur di Islamic Center Northern Virginia Trust, dan Anda bisa lihat kesehatan sangat diprioritaskan ya. Seperti contoh di wudhu diberikan satu antara satu sama lain, dikasih jeda agar bisa tetap social distancing. Juga di tempat sholat dikasih stiker agar kita diberitahu berapa satu jarak antara satu sama lain itu seharusnya berapa. Dan juga diberikan hand sanitizer agar kita bisa tetap cuci tangan dan juga tetap bersih. Oke pemirsa, let's go. Halo pemirsa, welcome back to Jejak Diaspora Muslim. Kita baru sampai nih kompleks Restoran Bela Vita, restoran teman saya Turkish yang juga Muslim. Jadi kita akan cari tempat parkir supaya kita bisa masuk dan bertemu dengan dia. Itu dia pemirsa di sana. Oke pemirsa, sekarang saya berada di Bela Vita, Restoran Italia, dan kita ketemu dengan pemilik bisnisnya. Hai Om. Assalamualaikum. Jadi ini dia Alparslan, dia adalah roommate saya, dia adalah orang keturunan Turki, dia adalah seorang imigran dan juga Muslim. Dan dia memiliki bisnis ini. When did you first open this restaurant again?
So we got it in 2020 of January, 2 months before the pandemic had hit America.
Wow, this place is beautiful.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us here. Can you tell me a little bit about your restaurant, Bela Vita?
Bela Vita is an Italian restaurant here in Prince William County. It started back in 2009, fall, and for about, let's say, 4 years, the first owner worked till 2012. He sold to a different owner, and from 2012 to 2020, that's when the owner of that time, Julio Torres, sold it to me in 2020 in January 3rd. So this Italian restaurant has been serving the community in Virginia, Manassas, and Prince William County ever since 2009.
Oh wow, that's a long time, 10 years. And so you must have some loyal customers. Can you tell me about the customers that come to your restaurant?
So Bela Vita's clientele is a lot of families. It is prominent white over here, white Americans. However, we do have a good, large diversity of African American. Because I have turned our dishes into more halal, and this halal is, of course, is an Italian cuisine. In America, halal is hard to find,
Right.
and majority of our Muslim brothers and sisters here in the community come in, they talk to me, I personalize all our experiences and try to make sure that they're happy and safe with the food that they eat here.
So let me ask you, what kind of halal meat do you serve? Do you serve just chicken, beef, or yeah?
We do chicken, and we do veal, steaks, we do ground beef as well. Our hamburgers are all homemade, our ribeye steaks. Also, we have a halal butcher shop we take it from. That's here within the same community that help us provide these halal options. Thanks to that butcher store, butcher market, we were able to give these halal options to our community better. And now that I think I explained a lot to you about Bela Vita, but I think now it's time to show you what it is that we do in the back of the house.
Oke, pemirsa, sekarang kita masuk kitchen bersama Al-Farsan.
So, right this way, please. And as you can see, we are 100% certified, disinfected with Sunny staff.
Nice.
So this is my big chef Juan, and he does all our pastas and our most popular food here. He's the best in the world, along with Edad as well, and Elisa's from back over there. So what he's about to do is a penne dish with pink sauce and chicken, and of course the chicken is halal, as you know. So right now what he's doing is he's frying the chicken with some with chicken broth, and after that's finished, he's gonna start cooking the pasta and add the sauce together and make a beautiful dish at the end for you all to enjoy and see.
Sekarang dia udah taruh mentega di ayamnya, dan seperti Om jelaskan ditaruh chicken broth juga supaya lebih kerasa ayamnya ya. Kasih a little bit oregano atau pepper tuh. Baunya enak banget. Wah, ini dia pemirsa bio penne-nya yang dibuat untuk kita agar kita bisa menikmati iftarnya nanti.
So this is all our chicken that's being made by our wonderful chef Blanca, and it's chicken parmesan breaded with Italian breading. And then what she does is she smashes it, and then after she breads them, she folds them up like that for the use of the rest of the week. And then our ground beef, our calamari.
My question is, what about my favorite food, my bread?
Oh yes,
The
the garlic
appetizer.
bread. So the bread is made fresh every morning and afternoon, and we made the bread we use for our garlic bread. When it's made, anytime we need it, we throw into the oven. We toast it in the oven, it comes back out, and we use garlic butter and Parmesan cheese to pour all over it, and we take it out. Let's do a quick sample. pounded garlic. We put a lot of butter and a lot of Parmesan cheese on top. This is our popular garlic bread. No customer fails to ask for the garlic bread when they come in here, and when we have delivery and takeouts, any entree they order, they get 2 pieces of garlic bread for free, complimentary with that.
Yeah, it looks so good. Is it Italia? Because I'm really hungry.
Yeah, it will be soon. We gotta wait a little more, but we're about to dine in. That's when it is.
Pemirsa, kita harus sabar dulu karena belum buka puasa ya. Anyway, thank you so much for like showing us the picture. Pemirsa, jangan kemana-mana karena kita akan bicara lagi dengan setelah yang satu ini. Thank you so much. Baunya enak banget.
So I understand this is going to be your second year running this restaurant, running Bela Vita, being the manager, but fasting at the same time. So what does that experience like?
Yes, of course. So, having been fasting my whole life, majority of the time, starting around when I was 7 or 8 years old, and working in the food industry now, at first it is tough for the first 2-3 days.
Mm-hmm.
However, you begin to get used to it, and thank Allah, when you're next to food and when there's such temptation, hopefully you get more sevap and dua. And as you're near food and you just keep that temptation in you, I believe it's more the benefit of me being able to, control my own needs and my greed or hunger during the month of Ramadan.
Did any customers ask you about your religious affiliation or why you're fasting, or do you not tell them that you're fasting?
Religion is usually not a topic that comes up, especially, it's more about the cultural factors, whether I'm Turkish or Italian. I believe that when the customers find out I'm Turkish running an Italian restaurant, they find that to be more appalling than the fact that whether I'm Muslim or Christian or even Jewish or any other religion, they do not ask me such questions, and the topic never does come up. However, last year, because the COVID pandemic had hit, I was not together with customers during Ramadan, so I did not experience last year. If I were to experience or have any such questions like that, I would just talk honestly about why Ramadan is followed by Muslims and why Allah would want us to go through such a time of the month.
Right. So I understand you're also an immigrant. You were born in Turkmenistan, if I'm not mistaken. Can you tell me a little bit about what your experiences were like coming here to America, and did you experience any culture shock?
So I came to America in 2003. I was in Turkmenistan from 1995 to around 2000, around the year 2001, and then I went to Turkey for 2 years, and then I came to U.S. Chicago in 2003. Ever since I grew up in Chicago, I grew up in Houston, and I came to D.C. and Virginia throughout my life in America. There was a lot of culture shocks in Houston and Chicago, and even whether trying to understand if I'm American, if I'm Turkish, if I'm Turkmen. I became a U.S. citizen back in 2016, and ever since I became a citizen, the cultural shock was, who really am I? What is my cultural factor? Am I really truly American, or am I a Turkish American that's just trying to learn how to live in the States? But apart from that fact, being near a diverse environment, having diverse friends, the culture shock was never too extreme to the point that I was always able to share my differences with those who also had the same differences as I do.
So you have a little bit of identity crisis, but you also immerse yourself in Turkish culture at one point, because you said you lived there for 2 years, if I'm not mistaken. So my question is, what is like going to Ramadan like being a Turkish family? What are the different customs that you guys do?
Apart from the fact that we're Turkish, I believe as a Muslim, being part of Islam, it isn't expected to spend it with your family, spend it with your loved ones, trying to always practice patience, practice love and care and try to always share what you have and what you don't have. When it comes to being able to go through Ramadan as a Turk in America, it's always the idea of family, always the idea of being there for each other in a world or in a country where we're not really the prominent or the majority here, and as the minority we always feel the need to be able to reach our hands out to those that feel like they need the love and care that other communities are not able to provide. In that type of situation, that's how we usually go about it.
Wah, pemirsa, sepertinya udah waktunya iftar. Oh, would you like to break fast with me?
Of course, let's do
Perfect.
it. I'm excited.
Where should we sit?
Okay, we can sit over there.
Okay.
She's bringing the bread.
Alhamdulillah. So this is the garlic.
I love fresh.
Fresh, amazing.
Amazing, yes.
Pemirsa, ini roti salah satu roti favorit saya di seluruh negara bagian Virginia karena garlic dan cheese itu sangat diserap dengan roti, jadi kenyal, enak, asin. Coba ya. Crispy tapi dalamnya soft. Yes. Oh, amin. Anyway, it's time to eat our food. Thank you so much for preparing this. Ini makanan Italia yang halal. Jadi kalau misalnya pada ngunjungin nih negara bagian Virginia, ini restoran yang harus dikunjungi nih. Kita coba ya. This is really good, bro. I love it. Jadi ada penne dengan ayam halal yang enak banget, renyah dan sangat enak. Dan juga ada calamari, squid. Kita coba juga ya. What sauce is this?
Marinara sauce.
Very crispy, very nice. The marinara sauce gives a light, like a very nice touch. Dan juga favorit saya, the garlic bread. Terima kasih pemirsa sudah nonton Jejak Diaspora Muslim. Semoga cita-cita ini bisa menjadi inspirasi bagi semua Anda. Selamat menunaikan ibadah puasa. Saya Genir Fatama, ini Alfarslan, and see you guys next time. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you.